Dear students, now we will discuss about epilepsy. So first of all, let we know what is epilepsy. Epilepsy is a neurological disorder. It is a neurological disorder means it is a disorder of brain or central nervous system in which sensory disturbances occur characterized by loss of consciousness, means one person become unconscious with abnormal electrical activity. Electrical activity will abnormal. So let's we think very simply way what will happen. This is a fan, electrical fan. It will move in the normal, it will if with speed it will rotate. Now suddenly if voltage of this, suppose we know this 220 volt current is giving to this fan and it is rotating. Now what happens, suddenly electrical impulse current voltage it become 520. Then what will happen to this fan? Due to the abnormal impulse, more current, sudden release of more current, the fan will move extra and it may burn. Similarly, what happened in the epilepsy disease, sudden extra electrical impulse is produced, and due to this abnormal electrical activity, various symptoms arises. So what are the sign and symptom of epilepsy? When abnormal electricity is generated in the brain, the patient will suffer temporary confusion. This is one of the symptoms. Another, due to the abnormal electricity, then jerking movements of the body will occur, mainly arms, leg, jerking movements, and person will become unconsciousness. So confusion, jerking movement, unconsciousness are the sign and symptoms. Moreover, some psychiatric symptoms like anxiety, fear will occur, dizziness, lightheadedness will occur, tingling and twisting. In the hand, some pinning type will occur and twisting will happen, contraction type occurs. These are the various symptoms of epilepsy. Now if we talk about etiology means cause. Why epilepsy occurs? Most of the epilepsy cause are idiopathic, unknown cause. Mainly it's thought to be the genetic cause. Next, brain malformation. In the brain malformation, abnormal brain structure occurs, then chances of epilepsy will occur. Brain tumor, due to the brain tumor epilepsy will occur. Head injury or trauma to the head, so due to some accident or any other reason, if someone suffer from head injury, then epilepsy may occur. Stroke, if a person suffer from stroke, then epilepsy may occur. High fever, due to the high fever some persons suffer from epilepsy. Low sodium level in the blood, if sodium level in our blood is decreased, then epilepsy occurs. Lack of sleep also important contribution to the epilepsy. If sleep is not proper, then one may suffer from epilepsy. Now come to the types of epilepsy. What are the various types of epilepsy? Epilepsy are classified mainly two categories. One is focal epilepsy, or it is also called partial epilepsy, or it is called local epilepsy. That occurs certain part of our body due to the certain particular electrical impulses travel to the particular region of the brain and which affect some partial part of our body. Generalized epilepsy, which is called total, that electrical impulses travel all the cortical area of the brain and it affect all over the body, which is called generalized. That is different types of generalized epilepsy. Absence seizure, that is absence of unconsciousness, mainly it affect in the children. Tonic, in case of tonic fever, the contraction of the limbs will occur. Clonic and contraction after then relaxation, contraction, relaxation, both type will occur. Tonic, clonic, that is a jerking movements in a repeated manner it will occur. So these are the general various types of epilepsy. Now we talk about the complication. What are the various complications of epilepsy if happen? One common complication, due to the person in epilepsy, one person become unconscious and suddenly it becomes unconscious. So he may fall down, and due to that fall down any place, they may suffer from head injury or breakdown of any bone may occur. Similarly, we don't know, one suddenly the epileptic shock, seizure or convulsion may occur if one person is in the pond or swimming or in a river or anywhere. In that time, if epilepsy happens, then the person may be drowned, he may be underwater, one may die also. Accident, if suppose one epileptic person driving a car or any vehicle and suddenly epileptic shock happens, then the chances of accident may happen. Similarly, in pregnancy, if epilepsy occurs due to the abnormal contraction and relaxation, then miscarriage may happen and other problems to the fetus may happen. Emotional, so many problems. The person suffer from the depression, anxiety, fear, and which affects the good quality life. So these are the basic things we discussed about epilepsy. Now we will discuss about pathogenesis of epilepsy, how epilepsy disease occurs in our body. Before going to that, we should know some basic concept about neuronal activity. So we know something in neuron, how the current is developed, electricity is developed. There are two types of neurotransmitters present. One is called excitatory neurotransmitter, excitatory, and another is called inhibitory neurotransmitter and excitatory neurotransmitter. What is the role of excitatory neurotransmitter and inhibitory neurotransmitter? Excitatory neurotransmitter, when suppose this is a neurotransmitter, will bind to the neuron, excitatory neurotransmitter, it mainly open the channel which is called sodium channel, sodium ion, inside the neuron, and action potential voltage of the neurons will increase, current in the neurons will increase, and which will travel more current in brain. So there are some type of excitatory neurotransmitter which are called aspartate, glutamate, and some excitatory neurotransmitter. What happened? We discuss when this excitatory neurotransmitter binds with the neurons with their receptor, then sodium ion will enter inside neurons, and due to this positive charge, so many positive charge ion will enter to the neuron, then current will increase. Inhibitory type of neurotransmitter, what they will do, mainly they are GABA, inhibitory type of neurotransmitter. When they will bind inhibitory type of neurotransmitter, when they will bind, suppose here inhibitory type of neurotransmitter bind, and they open chlorine channel, Cl minus channel. When this Cl minus channel will open, then Cl minus chlorine will enter inside the neuron, then inside current will become negatively charged and action potential of the nerve, electricity, current will decrease, action potential will decrease, it become negative port. Like the nerve will become cool down, it will slow down. This is the two basic things about excitatory neurotransmitter and inhibitory neurotransmitter. Normally what happen, another way of cooling down is happen when in the neurons more positively charged will occur, then from the nerve cell potassium ions positively charged will move out. Positively charged will move out from the neuron nerve cell. Due to this moving out of the positively charged from that neuron, then also the cooling down of the cell neuron will take place. Why? Because the current will decrease, because positively charged is moving out from that neurons. So this is the basic concept why you have to remember, because now we will discuss in epilepsy what happened. In a normal person, what happened? Excitatory neurotransmitter and inhibitory neurotransmitter level maintain a balanced situation. Normal, this is the balance. Excitatory and inhibitory neurotransmitter. If this excitatory neurotransmitter sudden aspartate and glutamate level suddenly increase due to the increase of aspartate or glutamate, what happen? This balance will, weight in this excitatory part will increase and increase voltage. Aspartate and glutamate, and this side will increase, weight will increase. What may happen? So in epilepsy what happen? Sudden cortex, from the cortex region mainly, sudden release of aspartate and glutamate neurotransmitter, increase release of aspartate and glutamate from the cortex region in the brain mainly. Cortical and subcorticoid, cortex and subcorticoid region of the brain. Due to this increase release of aspartate and glutamate, then increase electrical activity. Due to this increased electrical activity which produce the seizure. So another way of this imbalance may happen if increased sodium channel activity. If increased sodium channel activity happens, then also more number of sodium ion will enter and electrical activity will increase. Or if decreased potassium channel